Augustus Tourist Park, and tonight they've got a festival on or a function on called the Big Barbecue. So apparently it's all local meat. So they're having a bit of a fry up and a bit of music. So we thought we'd join in on that. 120 bucks a head, or 100, was it 120? No, 135 bucks a head. And the off-grid camping out the back is $18 a head. So have a look. Hopefully it's a good feed. But there's the big rock just there. So there's a 45-kilometre track that goes around the base of it. So we'll do that tomorrow and might have a crack at one or two of the walks. See how fit we feel in the morning. So this is the setup for the feed tonight. You've got all the tables set up, about 50 guests, and the big barbecue over there, in there, bar inside, and a guy on a guitar. So it should be alright. A couple of good fire pits. So it wasn't very well advertised. As a matter of fact, I didn't see it advertised at all. We heard about it from the girl at the Gascoyne Junction Information Centre. So apparently it's on every August.
We'll have to drive along where the country's known. Breakaway coloured rocks. It's a long way from anywhere. Mount Augustus Rock. Garlic and rosemary. Served with a special station bone marrow butter.
So this is where we're camped. Just off the this is the off-grid campground at Mount Augustus Tourist Park, and that's Mount Augustus over there in the distance. So we're going to go for a couple of the short walks today, and then we'll try to do the big one tomorrow. But apparently it's a category 5 hike, which is probably a bit beyond our knees, so we'll go as far as we can about that without overdoing it. But yeah, pretty cool spot. The function last night was fantastic. It was some of the best food I've ever had. It was, they got like really good quality chefs in for the function, and they had some. I've actually taken a photo of the menu. It was all locally sourced produce, and then they had a chap on a guitar doing some, old sort of outback, Slim Dusty type music, and then during the night he sort of progressed into the more 70s and 80s rock, so he was really good. So it's a pretty, like, it's a bit hard on your vehicle getting to this as a destination. Like, it's, what is it, 500 kilometres inland from Carnarvon, about 300 k's north of Gascoyne Junction. So the road's sealed from Carnarvon to Gascoyne Junction, and then it's a dirt road from there to here, which is about 300 k's. So you've got to come past Kennedy Ranges if you come that way, so you might as well stop there for a couple of days and do the walks there. That's really good. And then come up here, and I'd suggest you spend probably 3 or 4 days as a minimum up here. The staff are really good. They've got good facilities here. If you're on a powered site, there's nice grassed areas over near the powered sites. Yeah, but I'd certainly put this on your bucket list. The road, we found the road to be pretty good. I said on between 80 and 90 kilometres an hour, only just dropped the tyres down to 35 and just floated along. One or two little areas where the rain had damaged the road, we had to slow down, but other than that, the road was better than a lot of the sealed roads in Victoria. So we get that much dust on the van because it's a pretty heavy sort of a sand out here. It doesn't, float up like the stuff does out on the Peninsula Development Road up in Kirby. So this is a really coarse sort of sand. So it's heavy stuff, so it doesn't really sit on the car that much. And on the tail lights, a little bit on the front of the van, which gets all the dust. But that's really about it. And the reason it's stuck there is because not long ago went around the rubbery stuff with tyre shine, so that would make the dust stick a bit better. But anyway, that'll all wash off. So what's the name of this walk? The Warrawee Walk or something, isn't it?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
So this is one of the walks at the base of Mount Augusta. Yeah. All these big river gums at the base of it. That's an old tree, isn't it? You'd know if that fell on your tent. Well, no, you wouldn't know actually. You wouldn't feel a thing. So it's back to the homestead over there. So we're on the north side of the rock at the moment. These are like granite here, aren't they? They are granite, aren't they? It's insanely quiet here. You don't hear any birds or anything. A little bit of wind is all you can hear.
So what are we doing today?
We're doing the loop drive around the base of Mount Augustus.
Yeah.
So there's 4 or 5 walks to do off the loop road. So we're going to do the Urambu Trail. So from the car park there's like a fairly easy class 3 walk, but then there's a harder class 5 walk from Edney's Trail. So we'll just do the short one, which is 500 metres. The big one's 5k's return, and Wendy's knee's not up for too much climbing. So we'll have a look at this one. Oh yeah, petroglyphs on the wall. It's hard to sort of make anything out, isn't it? Could have been local kids do that. Oh. So how do you know who did that? be amazing here in a big downpour, wouldn't it?
Mm.
There's the blue track up that way. Igneous trail is that way. The river through here. So the spring just up here under that rock.
Oh, yeah.
The water seeps out of the ground, that's why these trees are so healthy here. Amazing. A different type of rock there. So that's where this is different than Uluru, because Uluru is just one big rock, whereas I don't think this is. See, like they're like conglomerate sort of rocks there, aren't they? Mm.
Big boulders. Like muddy boulders. They picked up lots of little bits of rock in them.
Yeah. Look how straight that line of quartz is through here. That's amazing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So 2 kilometres to the summit. 500 metres back to the car park. We're going up a little bit. There's another one of these quartz lines. So why do they go so straight? Another one there. There's the riverbed down there. So this is where it gets class 5, I suppose. No. Yes, no.
Have a go.
Yeah.
Let's see how we go.
Do you want me to go first or you go first?
Yeah, you go first.
So, kilometre to go. There's only been one little bit that you've had to sort of climb up so far. But looks like it might get steeper from here. So here we go. We're getting there now. Puffed, puffed. You want a drink?
No, I did.
It's getting a bit tricky now. Right, I think we're getting close to the top now. So, track's starting to get a little steeper. Oh, phone reception. So this looks like the last little bit. Plenty of grip on the rock anyway, isn't there? Yeah. Oh wow, look at the view. There you go, get right up the top there. Alright, almost there. That's it. Right. Alright. So that's the real summit up there. We'll give that one a miss, I think. This is pretty hard work.
Yep.
What do you reckon it took us? An hour?
It is 10:08.
What time we leave?
But I turned my walking pedometer on. Like, you know, after we started this a little ways, you know, when I was way behind you. So it says, no, I'm not finished. Pause. It says 205 kilometers from where I turned it on.
And the first flat bit was only 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, average pace 23.41. My recent average was 146. What's the kilojoules? 856 kilojoules.
How many flights of stairs do we go?
It doesn't say yet. I'll have to tell you later. Hang on, maybe. No, I'll have to tell you later.
There. Anyway, she's, I think it's worth the climb. It was it's reasonably easy going. There's a few little bits you got to sort of climb up, but having one of these sticks is definitely a benefit.
Youth is a benefit too.
Youth is a benefit too. Yeah, do this sort of shit when you're young.
Good knees and ankles and arms and legs.
Yeah. That's the worst part now. We both got bad knees, so going down's going to take a while. But anyway.
Nature's little window.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh yeah, a little window. That'll be a new nature's window in a few years' time.
You stick your head on the side.
There you go. Miniature nature's window. What's this track's called? Eldie's track, is it?
Eldon's.
Eldon's track. Yeah. So this is the if you come out of the homestead and go east around the rock that way, and this is the first track you come to off the loop road.
And the last one that we'll be doing today.
Oh come on, you big sook.
No, my legs are wrecked.
Some people just have no sense of adventure.
Some people are recovering.
So how do you feel after that?
Pretty good. Very proud of myself.
Glad you done it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I have to get out of my head.
What'll it take us about 2.5 hours?
Well, it's 11:22 now. So if we have a look at the time when we took the photo of the entry, we should get a good idea how long it took it.
Yeah, so I think that's enough walking for today. We'll go back and have some lunch.